Obviously, Coach B sounds optimistic about Pat. In the event he can't go, what have you seen from guys like Malik and Capka Jones who could step into a bigger role?
Yeah, those guys, just kind of like I said the last time we were together, those guys just continue to show up and continue to work hard. Coach B does a really good job with our guys about talking about preparing. You never know when your moment will be, and those guys have done that, right? It's not like Pat's in the situation he's in. All of a sudden, everybody panics and, oh, I got to press. And these guys have been preparing all year. So, yeah, that's kind of how we've approached it from the beginning.
I mean, Barry said that Alex has practiced really well. Just what have you seen from him? Just he's put himself to be ready if his number is calling.
Man, I love Alex Capka Jones. Man, he's one of my favorite kids in this building because the kid shows up every day. He works his butt off. He's the same thing, man. You know, you talk about you just got to be ready when your moment's called. I have no idea. Nobody around here knows when it's going to be, right? But just preparing yourself so when it is your turn, there's confidence, right? Because that's the only way you're going to go out and play well. If it ever gets your turn, you got to be prepared. So he's done a really good job of preparing every week, having a great attitude, good smile on his face. You know, I can't say enough good things about him.
What does he give you at that position?
Length, obviously a longer body, like a big catch radius, real quarterback friendly, good route runner. And again, another really smart kid, man. I can't say enough about how smart that group is, man. But he can play both sides. He can do a lot of things for us.
He can play both sides. I know Barry said Malik is getting to that point that he can play both. Colin can play several. How does that help you when you could be down or just even in the course of the game?
Oh, gosh, yeah. You really just don't – it's just kind of next man up, right? I mean, they both did both sides today. It's for me, it's kind of a luxury, you know, to have a guy that you can put on either side. Because, you know, we teach concepts, we don't teach positions. So those guys doing a good job of being ready.
How difficult is that to get that versatility? Like maybe a lot of people see just like line up and one side versus the other, but how difficult is it to coach that and get them to comfortable there?
You know, it's just a lot of moving parts. So you got to know each guy's strengths and kind of foresee. You know, I can't tell what Barry's going to call at the exact moment, but kind of, hey, these are my thoughts, step going forward, and I kind of know, okay, well, this guy's good at doing this guy's not as good. So try to play to each guy's strengths. It's like chess. I was listening to Coach Dugans from Florida State talk about it one time. Like subbing receivers is like playing chess, which it is. You got to. Where can that guy go? Where can we maximize his strengths and put them in good situations for the kids to be successful. That's my job, is to make sure they're in situations where they can have success.
I mean, is this a unique maybe number of receivers that can fill roles? I mean, just in terms of rims.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like the past few years, it was not like that. It's a really good feeling to know you have guys that can step in and play and are prepared and can play any spot. You know, there's guys that have never played in the slot for us, but I promise you know it well enough that I could put them in there and they could go. You know, so it's a good problem to have.
A lot of what we've seen with Sakari to this point has been maybe some of that RPO intermediate routes. We saw him go deep against Oregon. How is that part of his game evolving and you guys' comfort with him there?
Yeah, it's just I think Luke throws a really good deep ball. And, you know, it's all about just winning at the line of scrimmage and making sure you can get on top of the guys to make sure you can make those plays down the field. And Sakari can. I mean, I think he's got a really good knack of controlling his body, really good ball skills. So that's obviously, as a receiver, being able to track the football and being able to use your body and your eyes as influence helps. And we just continue to get better at it. The only way you get better is just keep doing it, right? So we practice really hard at it, and hopefully we can get some more down the field.
This makes sense. Like Pat's got 7 touchdowns, so it's a lot of attention there. But like Sakari might have the quietest 400 and some odd yards and 38 catches. Like what have you seen just in the consistency for him to be that outlet for Luke?
Yeah, he's he plays a lot. And I didn't know. Obviously, I'd never been around him, and he's got a lot more mileage on us. I didn't know exactly how many plays he could play, but he's done a good job, man. He's playing a lot of plays, and he's got a really good gas tank. Doesn't get tired very easily, and he plays extremely hard. Without the football, that's one thing I'm most proud of him. He plays extremely hard without the ball, blocks for his teammates, and takes a lot of pride in that too.